Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, across the country, around the world. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We just left off, and I accepted a mission to launch or test a thumper at the launch site. So we're gonna do that real quick. I believe a thumper is one of these solid rocket boosters, SRBs. So that's great. Don't want any of this. Goodbye. So all you need for this is a probe core. Whoa. And a thumper. Strap that guy onto the bottom there. Except, we drain all of the solid fuel out of it, so it doesn't do anything. We'll call this guy Test 3, I think. Launch. So honestly, all we're going to do is hit spacebar. It's going to do nothing, but it's going to satisfy the contract as being fulfilled. It's kind of like in the early days of the space program. So I've learned from Quill 18 and Scott Manley that they really just tested all the valves. So it's here. So Kerber to the launch site, test it. Nothing happened, but we fulfilled a contract. Ta-da! We got some good data here, thanks. Yay. Now you recover the vessel, and you get all your money back. Really easy. There are a couple more of those episodes. Nope. A couple more of those contracts here. I think I'm going to go through and do them real quick. Close. We'll go actually in the mission. In-flight. In-flight. Splashdown. Aha! Yes. And what was that? I accepted. Didn't even notice. Active. Stack decoupler. TR-18A stack decoupler. Okay, that's easy. So when you're got a grip on a part, you can press the WASD keys. We're going to do that. But what are we testing? A TR-18 stack decoupler. Structural. The typical decoupler that we use. So normally this will decouple the stuff away, down that way. So this will just do nothing. Or I could, it'd be more comical here. Let's have some fun with it. Boop. Test 4. Save. Launch. So all we gotta do, again, hit spacebar, and it's a way to complete a contract and collect some money and a little bit of science. I actually didn't even look at the rewards for this one. But these are easy to do. Highly recommend. Because, boom! It flies away. Up, 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 and away. And it crashes back down. Boom! And blows itself up. It's okay. Jebediah is still okay. Well, he looks a little worried, but he's still okay. But, contract complete. Oh yes, we need to get a little science. Cool. So, cover the vessel, and we get most of our money back again. Really easy contracts to complete. Next. Done. Close. Next contract, let's see. In-flight, splashdown, splashdown, splashdown. Thud, stability, aha! Stability enhancer. 18A launch stability enhancer. Alright, we'll try that. A stability enhancer? I forget what that is. Actually, let's get rid of all of you guys. Is that no? TT-18A launch stability enhancer. Oh, it might be. No. Oh, it's this guy. So, these guys, zoom out. These guys are used to keep things in place. So you have a big rocket. This will help. This will help it survive. So that's great. Except let's go ahead and add utility. Oh, there they are. Let's go ahead and add some, let's give it some legs. Just so that I can let it drop. Boop. That'll be all. Actually, while we're here, actually, I'll get rid of that for a second. Pull you up a bit. Science Junior. I'll actually put the legs on the bottom of that guy. There we go. Yeah, not the end of the world. Alright, so we got that. We're going to test a little science while we're down there. Actually, no, here, let's step a magnetometer on top as well. We can get a bunch of science out of the way. And hey, a thermometer too! Just need one. Is that all I got, Mr. Rigoo? Yeah, the rest of your space. Yes. Yes. Alright. So we'll just take this guy out there. Test 4, test... I forget. I think this is test 5 now. Save and launch. Alright, so we got some science here. Go ahead and do that. Magnetometer runs out this boom and measures the magnetic. Properly calibrated and records curving surface level magnetic field. Awesome. Material study. Let's open up the materials bay there. Good. Full sign of change. The other ones appear to be judging you slightly. And a temperature scan. Quite literally nominal. Excellent. So we got a bunch of science there. A peculiarity of the game, it always considers the gear to be deployed because it kind of matches with taking off a space plane or a plane. Your gear is already out and ready for you to go. So it thinks the gear is already down. So now it thinks the gears are stowed. Now it thinks the gears are down again. So sometimes if you could launch and be getting to minus or mun and hit G, the G key, which also G key retracts them. G key extends them. You can do that and nothing will happen the first time because it thinks they're already deployed, but they're not. Like I said, little peculiarity of the thing. We're gonna toggle that guy just so he's contained inside. Excellent. It actually looks better when it's in the universal core thing. Anywho, our mission is to test these guys, so let's do that. Spacebar. Boop, and we land. Yay! Tested complete, money and science and what's it called? Reputation. Duh. Alright, so we recover the vessel. Nothing really is going to happen, but we recover a vessel. And that's a cool thing. Excuse me. Good. More science for a total of 48, which is awesome. Recover everything. And Jebediah, sadly, again, didn't gain any experience, but he got more than 100 science. Reaching 100 or more science points, I think, overall, cumulative in his thing. So now we can actually recover some debris, because we got all those launch assist things. They're going to bring up their own final frontiers, which are kind of annoying, but it's a thing. So, I didn't want to go to the mission. I want to go to the mission. Oh. No, sorry. Let's get here. I want to go to mission control. So let's see. Suborbital, in flight, parachute in flight, test it in flight, splashdown, in flight, splashdown, in flight, and observational. So those are all kind of annoying. And I think... I can't remember. Trajectory over Kerbin. Ooh. I'm gonna decline it and see what happens. Nothing! Okay. Sometimes, I forget if it's set. I think I put it on easy. It'll detract your reputation points. Not the end of the world. So flight, 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 splashdown, flight, splashdown, flight. Yeah, I kind of like the, who's it called? I kind of like the, at launch, or landed better, but not a big deal. So, next, we're actually going to the space plane hangar. This is where you build ships instead of vertically, you build them laterally. So, nothing until there we go. So, we'll throw in one of these guys. And now it's all about the science. going to slap the magnetometer on the front. The Science Junior behind it. Can't really do much with those guys. Yeah. Mystery Goo. Ah, yes. I think... I'll have to see something here. Give me a moment. Structural? Fuselage, yes. That guy, good. And then science. We slap a mystery goo container on top here. And a thermometer on top here as well. That's really all the science that I have at the moment. Anywho, I believe, yes, instead of Jebediah, we're going to use Bob, our scientist. Because he should be able to reset experiments. I think he'll be able to reset experiments. We're gonna find out in a minute. Oh, actually, I did this wrong. I lied, I take it back. Oh, goody, we got lots of these things now. Excellent. Put those back, don't I? Mystery goo. Thermometer, excuse me. And then, structural, aerodynamic, structural. Utility. Ah, there we go. We're gonna make a little rover out of this guy. Not a terribly robust rover, but a rover nonetheless. Is that good? Yeah, that should do it. And then on the back here, we're gonna put tiny little Terrier engine. Boop. Not terribly efficient in atmosphere, but we don't need much. We just need to be able to push it and make it go. So, let's see now. KSC Rover 1 is going to roam the Kerbal Space Center and test to make sure we can get these experiments reset. Otherwise, it's kind of tedious to have to go out and back and out and back and out and back. So, save and launch. Oh, and see, right away we're on our runway, which is not a very good runway. And we have some science. Brakes by pressing the B key, and then lock the brakes by pressing that dude there. Yes. Oh, we can do it all. Temperature scan. We haven't done anything from the runway yet. So, keep that data. Mystery goo. Keep that data. Material study. Keep that data. Magnetometer. And that guy sticks out the nose. Data. Crew report. Keep that data. EVA report. And this will think, oh no, it doesn't think that. Okay, so then stand up without falling. Good boy. EVA report. Was entirely necessary. Keep data. Alright, so now we grab. Actually, I take it back. We don't want to grab yet. Whoa! Don't fall. So let's see. You can take that data. You can store that. Actually, you can take and store. And that should take the crew report from in there. Crew report? Oh, see? That's weird. Sometimes it'll let me, sometimes it won't. Oh, but what's this? Oh, I think I've already done it. That's why, yeah. So now, I should be able to come up here, collect the data, remove the data, and restore it. Yes! Because he's a scientist, he can restore it all. It really only matters for the materials bud study and the mystery goo, because this one he can just take. This one, collect, yes, and restore. So, now we've done all that. It's a little bit tedious, but it's not the end of the world. We go back here. F to grab. And beat aboard. Cool. So now we toggle the magnetometer, close that guy up, and we're gonna kill the throttle. We're gonna activate the engine though, and throttle up just a smidge, and release the brakes. That should get us going. Fortunately, that front wheel is a steering wheel, so now we get going. And we're just gonna accelerate up a bit. Start rolling. Careful on the ramp. Okay, yes. Oh, cool. So now we are somewhere different. Can't remember where exactly, but we are somewhere different. Temperature scan? Ah, from the Kerbal Space Center. So it's kind of the generic biome around here. Quite literally nominal. Mystery goo. Goo seems bored. Material study. little signs have changed. The one appears to be judging you silently. Magnetometer, crew report. This is our space center. We're home. Kerbal surface magnetic field. And EVA. Stand up. EVA. From KSC. Keep the data. Don't fall, don't fall. Sadly, Kerbals don't research ladders for a while. Yes, I know. Restore. So, collect the data, collect and restore, and then take the data. So then he goes back, and he boards, and it all gets stored back into the crew capsule. Grab and board. Good. So now we're there, and I don't think... Can we do a crew report? Ah, we can. Oh, we did that already. Yes. Okay, good. So a trick of... I'll show you in a minute. A trick of the game. It's a little screwy, but it's what you got to do. Let's see. Let's get over to the spaceplane hangar, shall we? A trick of the game is a lot of experiments are resettable. EVA reports, you can store those. Crew report is a little weird. You have to know a trick, I guess. You have to be creative with it. Oh, let's kill that. That's a good speed for now. We should coast up there just fine. Accelerating a bit. Hardly losing any speed. So these are pretty efficient little wheels here. Alright, so now we're going to come up to the hill. I'm going to start braking just a smidge. Should be enough to get us up and over. And once we do, you'll see bloop, 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 this will populate with a whole bunch of new... Yep, there it is. So crew report. So crew report is there. We'll get to that in a minute. That's the beauty of these things. You can click them all, and they'll just boop, 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 and they will populate and do their thing. The tower controllers are not amused. Negative Ghost Rider pattern is full. Keep data, keep data, keep data, keep data. And then, of course, the EA report. Stand up. Take that data. Of course, you can move your Kerbal by WASD keys, but you got to be careful on a you know sloped craft like this. You don't want to lose your footing. You don't want to slide off. Like I said, they don't research ladders for a while, sadly. And take the data. So a trick you got to do is get up to the thing, take all the data, store all the data. When you take them all, it actually takes a crew report out of its little crew report slot and puts it in the bulk storage with all the rest of it. Alright, so grab and board. We're about running out of time for this episode, so I am going to cruise around the Kerbal Space Center here for a few more minutes, gather up science from these other biomes here, and then we'll continue with our next episode. Alright, so just a little tag on to add to the end of that episode. I think it should be episode 4 now. Not that I'm counting out the episodes very well. Just drove my little rover all around the KSC, although oddly I didn't get anything from the astronaut center. I don't know. It's weird. That's happened before too. Nothing, it doesn't pop up there. But we just gathered a whole bunch of science, reset things. I think I missed a few crew reports because I didn't take and store the data. That just looks funny sticking out the nose there. And I could drive this further out, that away into the grasslands, but it's not worth it right now. Ooh, trees. Look at that. I call that ground scatter. Anywho, did all that, and we're going to recover just to see how much science we gained, and that'll be it for this episode. And we're back. We got 318.6 science just from a magnetometer, crew report, EVA report, materials, mystery goo, and a thermometer. So you can get even more another time. So Bob got single mission as a scientist and 200 or more science points. Cool. Next, we got most of the value back of the parts. And Bob Kerman gained 1 experience point. Done and close. So real quick before we depart, let's see what else we want. We'll go ahead and take flight control to finish off this row here. Electrics. What do we got? We get the first probe, the first good probe core. We get our first solar panel, which is really helpful. We get a rechargeable battery bank. Once we get these guys, this opens up a lot of missions for what's it called? For satellites. Eliminator Mark III? Oh, I haven't seen this yet. Anywho, and alkaline and something else. So that's there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this. That gets us that new probe core. Miniaturization. Ah, it gets us the magnetometer in there. An adapter, a separator, and a docking port. What do we get here? We get the laser light. We get, the pressure, the barometer, and thermometer packed into one. We get the hitchhiker storage container. We get the simple ladder bits, oxygen tank, and a water tank, which those don't really do anything. Oh, 90. Ooh. Let's see what else we got. Advanced flight controls. We get RCS thrusters. We get MechJeb upgrades, which is nice. Stabilizer, lander can, a propellant tank, monopropellant, maybe. Landing, we get a bigger heat shield, stronger legs, and a bigger parachute. Aerodynamics. Here we get a lot of flight things, which are fun. Yeah. Advanced construction, the solar particle collector, and its companion, which is more science. The octo core, and some other things. Fuel systems. Ah, yes. I like having the big fuel tank. And once you get the fuel ducts, you can do what's called asparagus staging and stage. Oh, it's really cool. Oh, I got some science. Is this more science? This is a little more science, but not much. What are you? Yeah, see, I'm okay with that. I think I want to go with the advanced fuel systems, and heavy rocketry to get us some of our bigger liquid fuel engines, which will help us launch bigger things. Now we're in 52, so that's it. Yeah. But geez, we're already well on our way to getting some nice, really advanced rocketry stuff. Next probably we'll go for other sciencey things. Anywho, just wanted to show that progress with that mission. Driving around the biomes is really cool, really helpful. Get you lots of science. Anywho, thanks for watching. Catch you later.